I got tagged in this tweet to investigate. Is this the first person to qual to a Grands with 0 damage? I can indeed confirm. Total damage to players 0. 500 for his teammate, shotgun. What's funny is his best weapon here, which you can see that, is building item data floor. So I think that what that means is basically the weapon that he did the most damage with was floors. I don't know if that makes sense. Somehow we do have 1 hit with the Ranger pistol. I don't understand how that makes sense. Anyway, I want to see how they qualified with 0 damage. All right, let's first check the drop spot. Sunken Shores. I've not watched like any Sunken Shores from this season, or yeah, no, from this season at all. They are fully, I was going to say fully uncaught. No, they've got clouds here. So someone's here and someone's also died out of the sky. So I wonder if that was a teammate getting the kill. So shotgun drops down, insta gets the gun, 50-50s. I managed to wipe out the opposing, well, one of the players on the opposing team. So, of course, given this is a net surge meta, they now have like plus 80, well, more now because of the body as well. So almost plus 200 damage. So they don't really need to play for too much storm surge damage anyway. Plus, this is any West. Of course, there's also the mini game inside of Sunken Shores where you turn off all the valves and then, is it turn on, turn off? Turn off? I can't remember, or whatever. Then you can search the waterfall and they get, what, gold weapons out there. I think there was a, well, gold shotgun. I suppose there was a gold SMG. Oh, no, shotgunner got that as well. Okay. I think both search it then, get some gold loot, what we got. Basically, just double SMGs off the rip. Okay. Importantly, Zone is starting to pull south. I haven't watched the rest of the game. My prediction is Zone's pulling right here. I don't know why it circled that, but right here. And with the south zone pull, of course, comes the surge base in the POI. I will say, despite the fact that they have rubbish mats like 96 and 68, I don't know why one of them isn't just going and reharvesting. Drop the loot, get one to go down. There we go, there we go. Get the mats up. Split the mats. No, he's not split the mats. That's the problem. So Trickster is actually looking for surge tags. So his 0 damage may not be his fault though, because obviously if you look at the game, the zone right now, a lot of players right now, the meta is kind of odd because it's one of 2 things are happening. When a zone pulls, in this instance here, obviously it's south, Sunken Shores, he's killed one team around. No one really from around these drop spots is going to rotate in. So actually like boxing in Sunken, 4 damage isn't actually that great. So one of 2 things happens, everyone runs kind of center. So in this area, you can kind of see everyone near their drops anyway, or everyone just plays Storm. It's a little bit too early to see how many people are playing Storm, but if from this position Sunken, you're probably not going to have many players rotating in here to actually get damage on. But because they got like 180 off spawn, I don't think it really matters all that much. So as he's looking for tags, shotgun is running around looking for whatever loot's left, trying to get the mats capped up. He does get shot in the back here by Mama's Good Boy. Fortnite is not a real game, I swear. All right, Trickster, this is your time to shine here, buddy. Come on, this is your time to shine. We already know you're not getting any damage here, but this is your time to shine. Let's see it. Let's see it. I must add, by the way, this is a truly terrible spot to surge base. I'm not really sure what we think is going to happen here, because if they do pull zone, it's just going to pull back north anyway, because they're right at the edge of the water. Like, they're way better off just going into one of these positions and even just like camping in this house. Because from here, like, what are we going to do here? Anyway, that's not the point. This isn't a VOD review on them. So if I speed through, you're probably going to see the same thing as I kind of mentioned earlier. Just no one in this area to get tags on whatsoever. All right, next one's about to pop, and they've pulled it again. So yes, for this team again, it's like, you know, had they just been here, this would have been a better place to go. But then let's see if anyone actually rotates in. Like Adam 22 variant, bro. These names are something else in NA West, I tell you. You're having these teams starting to rotate in now, but now this team has actually gone to that house, unsurprisingly. I know Sunken Shores isn't great, but how have we got 106 and 107 builds? Surely you guys can get cap mats in 4 zones. Is there maybe not cap metal here? Surely you can get cap wood and brick. This POI can't be that bad. Maybe I'm wrong. 5th zone pops, and it's full north, which is not great for them, but as you can see, because it's down on the south side, literally almost no one has rotated up to the north anyway. So this is a pretty free rotate for them to make. Look at the amount of congestion in NA West, by the way. This is crazy what's going on here. You just have like almost all of the teams just playing full congested side. Not even that many teams playing Storm in comparison to everyone else. Okay, the little nade rotate. Not very good, I'll be honest. Getting shot from the front side. Let's see if they can make it in. We obviously know roughly how this ends. A little bit of a late rotate, but it's fine because, I mean, everyone's sitting on the full edge zone anyway. So you use a couple nades, get in, place some builds. The thing is, the fact that they had not cap mats now is definitely coming back to hurt them now that they've gotten to this point. 70 and 68. Another maxer of his own, and this one pulls towards congestion through POIs, which are always kind of awkward to do. So let's see how they end up making this rotate. He does love playing with the dog. He's got the dog at least. Nope, dog's gone. All right. Another questionable nade. I like the rotate though, round the hill rather than going up and over. They can kind of block the sight lines from the teams next to them. This is really good. Tarzan strat, reharvest some of the trees as we go. Go on, Trickster. Oh, mate. He had the ADS out. Please nade the right direction. Nice, okay. Probably not really a necessary nade to make because most of the teams are kind of already gone next to you already. Jump to the front side or not the front side. They're using a lot of nades to get in on these rotates. I know they're max and these are the tough ones. These are the ones that you just die on and especially they don't have that many nades to go, but there's not very many of them where they're allowed to like slide. They're not really setting themselves up into positions where they can like slide to actually get in, but Either way, still a nice path they're choosing. Managed to make it in relatively safe as well, without really taking any damage. They did use a lot of nades, but ends up working out quite nicely. All right, another max zone. Really not very favorable. Okay, they get a refresh though. Shotgun gets what? Still not too many mats. Didn't get too much there. Drops the extra loot, runs back in. Well, we got 68 and 60, so basically got no mats. I guess that guy had like siphon mats out of it there. He didn't get the elim, but again, they got some of the loot at least. These are just like nightmare zones, and you just keep pulling max partials over and over again, and you're just like full congested. And it just leads to you getting more stuck and more stuck and more stuck. Right, they run up and over. That team above's already gone. Gives them a good box to use an overdrive nade from. Opens out the side. Kind of late to go, but nice to kind of go up and around rather than white landing straight into everyone. They can kind of cut through these old builds then. Probably should use your wood, but who am I? There we go. Trexter's using the wood on the side. This is a really nice path. I really like the fact they wrap around the edge here rather than just going straight in. Nice little refarm of the brick as well. Might have to use another nade to get themselves in, which is a little bit rough. Solo nading? Yeah, solo nading. I like the fact they end up just not panicking and just doing a crap nade together and wasting more mats as they got lobby focused. Yet again, in a very questionable low ground position on congested side, but it's kind of tough when you just continue to pull max zones over and over again. Now, they are only 52 above surge, so they got that damage right at the start, but I haven't seen any more damage since then. I mean, I've not seen any from Trexter, and we know why, because he's not going to get any. But Shotgun, it's got to have a little bit of output, especially like if you're running double SMG or double like spray guns. Those divisions spray someone next to you. I will say though, most of the positions they put themselves in haven't really allowed them to get many tags because they've been low congested, and you don't have like a good angle to shoot people who are rotating or spraying, because usually you're the kind of person who's going to get sprayed instead. All right, they're ready to go at the top. Another nade. They still have one nade each. Not ideal for this point in the game. Oh, absolutely gifted. Oh, it's just siphon mats. Okay. Lovely little tarp. Nice little get front side. Good layer. Oh, that's a bad mess. Back onto... What? Oh, he's tagged by Surge. Okay, I wonder how he's got a shot there. Okay, now they're below. Both below, especially as they both got rinsed on that rotate there. Finally starting to shoot someone. This is like the first time we're actually seeing some shots coming out. Trexter's busy healing. Okay. Still getting tagged by active sickness. Spray from Trexter again. Ooh, bad idea or bad timing when you get hit there. But Surge is over at least. They can both get healed up. Trexter's got the mat split. 11. Last nade goes out too. Run straight to front side again. Very nice. Nice little cover the back with the wood. Really need to make a play for an elim here, but that team's already aware. Right, 5 bills left on Trexter, 0 on Shotgun. Somehow they win this match, which is unbelievable. So let's see how they end up actually doing it. Lurking at the backside, checking through their edits. They're going to have to just run into someone's box. Yep, jumping straight in. No one's there, unfortunately. Pickaxing back through. Nice little lurk play, but no one's there yet again. Shotgun jumps straight in. Managed to get the kill. Nice. Very, very nice. Trexter's also there, existing. Tons of mats. Trexter got all of the materials. Nice little tarp from him down to the front side. Really nice little cut off. Shotgun's just... okay. Shotgun's just jumping into players' boxes up above, even though there's a nice tarp down below. Seems a little risky, I'll be honest. They're struggling to get back together, but here we go. Nice. Managed to get back together. 20 builds. Little bit of spray through. Split mats down to Shotgun. Uses the nade to give them the speed boost. Jumps down to front side. Really nice front low ground claim here. Player jumps the box. Doesn't manage to get the elim. Over on the backside. Okay, Keen picks him up. They are kind of just doing their own thing, but let's see that again. What happened from his POV? Split the materials. They naded. He goes front side. Trexter runs, follows. Looks the wrong direction, unfortunately. Blocks his back. Blocks the back again. Runs through. Runs back on. Bad edit through with a tack. Doesn't actually end up shooting at all. Kind of just tunnel visions. But you do need to play a little aggressive if you've got nothing. So he got no damage that game. What is more impressive, though, which I've not mentioned, is that this is heats. So each win of each match gets you through the finals. So, of course, Shotgun ends up actually winning here from this position, which is nuts. So that's how they end up qualifying with, you know, nothing. So you're trying to take the wall, because on the other side, we do have, of course, medkits on the vending machine. Manages to patch himself up. Bought 3 medkits. I swear he bought 3 more. Where are those other ones? Did he just buy 6 or what? I swear he just bought 3 medkits before he bought these 3 as well. Insta goes for the 3 medkit play backside, so this will give him at least placement points. I don't know if he was playing for the win at this point. He really could drop that extra nade for an inventory slot, unless maybe this is just bugged. Might be bugged. This might actually be medkits, but replay mode is trolling. Yeah, because it still says 3 medkits in his inventory. Yeah. So he actually had 6 medkits there, so replay mode, as always, is milking. So as he's playing these medkits, really, really nice play to buy 6 here. Obviously, they took no storm earlier, so he can get storm sickness here. Everyone else is killing. It's already down to top 4. It's all solos left. He nades in. Insta-kill on low ground. He's also got siphon, so he can get back in. Hopefully get the siphon match from that too. He does. Nice. He can actually... I was going to say he can win this. I know how this ends, so we know he can win this. Jumps up on the high ground with the nade. Almost no one left alive. Almost everyone also has no materials left. Retro drops down and gets the kill. That is crazy. So Shotgun solo clutches the win, whilst Trexter unfortunately hit the little 0 damage Qual de Grands. Very, very interesting storyline. I don't say it wasn't really Trexter's fault. Obviously, there's opportunities you could get tags, but a lot of times they're just not in very good positions. And then he just got ran in at the end. He made a bad edit. Was what it was. No one really rotated by their drop spot early on. So is what it is. Like the video, subscribe. Peace.